Hi, first grade. This video is just going to be a review video about telling time. So all this week we talked about telling time using an analog clock or a digital clock. What you see in front of you, tell mom if you think this is an analog clock or you think this is a digital clock. Good. If you told mom and dad that this is an analog clock, nice job. It's an analog clock because it has the hands. Okay, digital clock does not have the hands. A digital clock is like what's on our cell phones or what's on our computer or iPads or iPods. Okay, that is a digital time. Okay, this is analog because it has the small hand and the big hand. Okay, so if you could tell mom and dad what time you see here on our analog clock, we did a Zoom lesson on Thursday, last Thursday, about telling time to the half hour. Remember, when you're telling time to the half hour, you look in for this. Always look at the small hand first. You look at the small hand and you go in between the two numbers and you look at the small number first, or you look at the small number. So it says it's 9, and then when the big hand is pointing to the 6, if you can see right there, it says 30. So it would be 9:30. Good. All right, I'm gonna give you another one here. Okay, now this one, our big hand, our minute hand, is not pointing to the 30, but it's pointing to the 12. So that means that it's o'clock. So we always look at the small hand first. So it's 1 o'clock. Nice job. All right, I'm going to give you 3 more. Okay, let's look at this one. All right, so we have always look at your small hand. Look at your two numbers. It's in between the 2 and the 3. You go to the small number, so it's 2:30, because the big hand is on the 6, and the 6 means 30. Nice job. All right, 2 more. Okay, tell mom and dad what time you think this is. Nice. If you said 4 o'clock, give yourself a pat on the back. Nice job. Okay, here's our last one. I'm going to make it super tricky. Okay, so our minute hand is, our hour hand's in between the 6 and the 7. You go to the smaller one, 6, and then our minute hand is pointing to the 6 also. So it's 6:30. Good. If you told mom and dad that it was 6:30, nice job. Okay, first grade, this was just a review of analog and digital clocks. Remember, analog clocks have the hands. It has the hour hand, which is the smaller hand. It has the minute hand, which is the bigger hand. Okay, remember when you're telling to the hour, the minute hand is pointing to the 12. 12 means o'clock. When you're telling time to the half hour, the minute hand is pointing to the 6, which means 30. And our small hand is in between the 9, or in between the two numbers. You look at the smaller number, so you would read this as 9:30. Remember, analog clock has hands. Digital clocks do not. They just have the numbers that you read straight across. Remember, digital clocks, like I said, are your iPads, are your watches, are your phones, computers, things like that. All right, try practicing telling time at home. Bye, first grade.